All right, a lot for us to talk about today with tech expert Ryan Eldridge of Nerds on Call. A big unveiling for Apple today. So Ryan, what do you make of this next chapter of the iPhone?
It's interesting. I've been covering Apple for probably the last 15 years when they're doing these things, and unfortunately, they're just never revolutionary anymore. They're just sort of updates to what we've had in the past. So ultimately, we got a sneak peek a few days early before they were released of 4 new phones today. The most revolutionary thing that Apple did today was they released the iPhone Mini. It's just a slightly smaller version of their current phone. Now, keep in mind that the new Mini is 5.4 inches in total display. The original iPhone back in 2007 was 3.5, so it's still much bigger than our original iPhone, but it is smaller than what the 6.1 inch display is now that we're currently seeing. And as they said in the lead in there, ultimately the new technologies that we're getting is we're getting a ceramic shield, which is just a tougher glass. It's water resistant to 6 feet of water for up to 30 minutes. They've got this cool new Magsafe thing, which I thought was really great. It's the same kind of technology they're using on the Apple Watch. So when you go to charge it, you can just kind of like put it on this little charger and it just snaps in with a magnet. And it's pretty cool. They've also revealed a bunch of different accessories that can use that magnet, from different things that can snap onto the back, like a little wallet or different iPhone cases and things along those lines.
Yeah, so there are some exciting features, as you mentioned, maybe not anything revolutionary here, but what do you think will impress Apple fans the most?
Well, here's what I liked, and I'm seeing this all over the tech news. So one of the things that Apple is doing is, if you remember, they removed that darn headphone jack, and everybody freaked out. Oh my gosh, we're never going to recover. Yeah. Well, it turns out we're all just fine. We survived that okay. Well, now Apple's no longer going to put a power brick inside the boxes of the iPhone, and they're also no longer going to include earbuds. So they're saying it's an environmental reason. I mean, there was that recent ruling in Europe that said, hey, if you're not going to come up with a charger that can be used universally, then let's not create a bunch of chargers for waste. And so I think that's a pretty great move for Apple. I don't need another charging brick in my house. And this saves them a little bit of money on the size of the box, on the shipping and everything else. And it also reduces their carbon footprint, which is all around great for the rest of us. The other thing they revealed today that's kind of taken a back seat to the iPhone 12 is the new HomePod Mini, which is really just kind of a smaller version of their current HomePod. And if you are deep into the Apple universe and you've got an iPhone and an iPad and a Mac and an Apple TV and all the other fancy stuff, this is a no-brainer for you because it works just like an Alexa. You can talk to it, ask it questions, it can control your smart home. But it also can use apps on your phone and your Mac to answer questions. So answering questions about directions or whether or not you want to listen to a particular podcast. And those kinds of things, Alexa hasn't really broken through, the ability to use another device to control your Alexa. So I thought that was pretty great.
Yeah, so it's all sort of synced. We'll really appreciate you breaking it all down for us, Ryan. I'm sure that people after today kind of adding a few things to their holiday wish list. Always a pleasure, Ryan. Until next time, take care.
Thank you.